Welcome back to the daily morning sports feed on Reds Army, with me as editor Olivia. Today, let's take a look at some notable sports news in the past 24 hours. Thank you for always supporting and accompanying us. Come to the following hot news. Casemiro. Manchester United close to agreeing £59.2 million deal for Real Madrid midfielder. Barcelona called out for bullying Martin Braithwaite as they push for striker's exit in bid to register players. Liverpool recruit Fabio Carvalho unhappy with new nickname as he reveals Harvey Elliott history. Will Mbappe and Neymar flourish together this season for PSG? Casemiro. Manchester United close to agreeing £59.2 million deal for Real Madrid midfielder. Manchester United set to pay Real Madrid an initial £50.7 million for Casemiro with £8.5 million in add-ons. Midfielder has agreed to sign a 4-year contract with the option of a further 12 months. Brazilian unlikely to be signed in time for Monday's game against Liverpool. Manchester United are close to agreeing a £59.2 million deal for Real Madrid midfielder Casemiro but have had a £67.6 million bid rejected for Ajax winger Antony. Casemiro is greatly appreciated by Real boss Carlo Ancelotti, but he is reportedly not viewed as indispensable given the wealth of options the Champions League holders have in the center of the pitch. Luka Modric signed a contract extension to 2023 and Toni Kroos also provides pedigreed experience to mesh with younger talents, Eduardo Camavinga, Aurelien Tchouameni and Federico Valverde. Real cannot guarantee a spread of minutes to Manchester United's potential new signing. It will be viewed as sensible to get his wages off the books, while banking a big transfer fee, but Real have stressed the final decision is Casemiro's to make. United have desperately needed a defensive midfielder for years and the Brazilian offers attributes manager Erik ten Hag does not possess in his squad. The former São Paulo man has played over 300 times for Madrid and has been part of 5 Champions League successes. Casemiro is set to become United's 4th summer signing after the arrivals of Christian Eriksen, Tyrell Malacia and Lisandro Martinez. Man Utd have £67.6 million Antony bid rejected. United also want to recruit a forward this summer but they have had a £67.6 million bid for winger Antony rejected by Ajax, who want to keep the 22-year-old. United are deciding whether to make an improved bid, but PSV Eindhoven's Cody Gakpo is seen as a more realistic option. Any move for the Dutchman will likely happen after Svi's Champions League qualifier against Rangers on Wednesday. United's focus for now, however, is on the Casemiro deal and potentially a move for another midfielder. United remain interested in Caicedo. With 2 weeks to go until the transfer window closes, Man Utd are looking at other midfield options with a move for Juventus' Adrien Rabiot now increasingly unlikely due to wage demands. Though, they have increased interest in Brighton's Moises Caicedo. United are deciding internally whether to formalise the interest given Brighton's strong, no intention of selling, stance. The 20-year-old Ecuadorian impressed in Brighton's 2-1 opening weekend win at Old Trafford as Graham Potter's side handed new United boss Erik ten Hag defeat in his first game in charge. Caicedo only made his Premier League debut for Brighton at Arsenal in April. He has become a first-team regular for Potter having started their last 10 league games and has made 12 appearances in all competitions for the club. United are long-term admirers of Caicedo. They were looking at signing him when he joined Brighton from Ecuadorian club Independiente del Valle in February 2021. However, Brighton's transfer policy is that they will only sell at the right time for the right price. United will have internal discussions about whether to make their interest formal with an official bid. Caicedo, whose deal at Brighton lasts until the summer of 2025, also scored his first Premier League goal against United in the stunning 4-0 win at the Amex Stadium in May. In October last year, he became the first player born in the 21st century to score in CONMEBOL World Cup qualifying, with a goal in Ecuador's 4-2 win over Uruguay. Brighton have already sold 2 key players to Premier League sides this summer after the departures of Marc Cucurella to Chelsea in a £60 million deal and midfielder Yves Bissouma to Tottenham for £35 million. Barcelona called out for bullying Martin Braithwaite as they push for striker's exit in bid to register players. Barcelona have been told that they need to stop bullying Martin Braithwaite by the director of the Danish Players Association, Michael Saul Hansen. The Blaugrana initially brought in the former Middlesbrough forward Braithwaite from Leganes in February 2020 as La Liga gave them the green light to seal a controversial emergency transfer. The Denmark international was handed a contract through to 2024, but he is not in Xavi's plans for the current season, and Barca are trying to get him off their books amid their continued attempts to reduce their overall wage bill. It has been reported that the club are working to terminate Braithwaite's contract, which does not sit well with Danish football chief Hansen. The treatment that Martin is experiencing is completely unreasonable, Hansen said. Something that probably falls somewhere between bullying and harassment. It's shameful how FC Barcelona is trying to get him out of his contract, out of his job. A player who came to his rescue when they were pressured is now in disgrace. Where is the decency? Hansen added. A contract is a contract, and FC Barcelona and Martin committed themselves for 2 more years. Martin must continue to fulfill his part of the agreement. And so must FC Barcelona. And besides, it would correspond to one of the biggest clubs in the world to treat their players with greater respect. Braithwaite is reportedly unwilling to voluntarily cancel his contract and wants to remain at Camp Nou, despite the fact he only appeared in 4 La Liga games for the Blaugrana last season. The 31-year-old has just 10 goals to his name from 57 appearances overall since joining the club, and has been attracting interest from MLS and Saudi Arabia. A potential return to England has also been mooted from Braithwaite, who looks set to follow the likes of Riqui Puig, Philippe Coutinho, Oscar Minguez and Neto by leaving Camp Nou. Arranging his departure could be crucial for Barca as they seek to register summer signing Jules Koundé, who was unable to feature in their La Liga opener against Rayo Vallecano and may also be unavailable for this weekend's trip to Real Sociedad. Liverpool recruit Fabio Carvalho unhappy with new nickname as he reveals Harvey Elliott history. Liverpool recruit Fabio Carvalho has disapproved of the nickname that was bestowed upon him by his teammates after the Portuguese attacker joined the club earlier in the summer. As per the club's tradition, whenever a new signing joins the squad, he has to go through an initiation night arranged by colleagues. It was ahead of his initiation that Carvalho was given the nickname, Bruno Mars. He is hoping that moniker will not stick, despite initially playing along with it. The Portuguese revealed that on the traditional initiation night, he sang a Bruno Mars number, having been likened to the singer by his new teammates. We had a few days where we went for food at the restaurant, and then there was the initiation with the songs for the new lads, which brought us closer, especially for me as I had to sing, and so the lads were just laughing and joking, Carvalho told Liverpool's official website. Things like that just bring the group together, even the young players who came with us as well. It just brings everyone closer. When I first came, my nickname from the lads was Bruno Mars, which I've now said no to. So to stick to that little joke, though, I sang Bruno Mars the lazy song. It was all right. Will Mbappe and Neymar flourish together this season for PSG? Kylian Mbappe will be the focus of attention as Paris Saint-Germain aim to continue their perfect start to the season in Sunday's trip to Lille in Ligue 1. Mbappe's every gesture will be scrutinized and every move analyzed after the World Cup winner's attitude created headlines for the wrong reasons in his first appearance of the season last weekend. After missing the opening 2 games, one in the league, due to suspension and then injury, the France striker returned and scored in a 5-2 win over Montpellier. Yet he also had a penalty saved and then appeared to try, unsuccessfully, to persuade Neymar to give him the ball when PSG were awarded another spot kick. In what was his first competitive game since the confirmation after last season that he was staying in Paris rather than joining Real Madrid, Mbappe cut a frustrated, unhappy and even isolated figure. That has raised doubts in France that Mbappe, Neymar and Lionel Messi can flourish together. Last season, Mbappe was PSG's outstanding performer, scoring 39 goals in all competitions, while Neymar and Messi struggled for form and fitness. Yet the two South Americans have seemed rejuvenated this season, with the Brazilian in particular impressing, scoring 5 goals in 3 games. He is really happy, said midfielder Marco Verratti of Neymar, who insisted last month that he wanted to stay in Paris amid speculation that the club wished to sell. I think with the players we have, when you see that they are happy, they transmit that to everyone else. We need these players if we are going to be one of the strongest teams in the world. He is having a magnificent start to the season. Yet Mbappe did not look happy last weekend, although he was defended by his coach Christophe Galtier, who insisted the striker was simply not yet fully fit. He is a top-class player with a personality and character. Everyone expresses themselves in their own way, Galtier said. Sunday's game takes Galtier back to Lille, the club he led to the title in 2021 before leaving to spend a season at Nice. And those are also the most outstanding sport news today. Thank you to everyone for listening and following redsarmy's daily news. If you find the video interesting and useful, please click like and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of the latest sports news.